人の好きなところとかってありますか？
黒人かっこいい。
どういうところ？
なんかルーツとか文化大事にしてるところもそうだけど、普通に見た目かっこいい
見た目かっこいい。
かっこいいよね。
ドタイプ。
それは顔、ファッション。
顔もファッションも髪型も
あ、もう全部。
全部。
で海外から来てるもんね、全部。
全部。
言うて。
黒人の方とかも付き合いたいです。機会があれば。
Of course. Of course. Of course.
はい。
She said, of course, for. Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, those who rule well on I learned this truth from. Salutation to the brothers stiffly pushing this one truth in all sincerity and diligence, risking both your lives and freedoms to do so. All right, shalom to the rest of the elect as we all await the second Exodus coming quickly by the hands of Lord Yahweh Shah. This your brother Rakakabar. Coming back at you again with another brief lesson. All right, going into how the Israelite man is the prize. All right, the Israelite man was and always has been, all right, and always will be the prize, man. All right, you have two look like little cute Japanese women or whatever, which is the Ammon, the tribe of Ammon. Pretty much going into how they love Jake. Okay. I'm gonna rewind it back, but these heathen, all right, even though Jake is in a lower state, they see that we were being created to be the salt of the earth, man. Okay. She said they're cool. The hair, they just like our swag, man. And that's why, the Lord said we're the salt of the earth. Okay, a city on a hill, man. You can't hide that. All right. We're ultimately set up to be a light to the nations. But, our people are in a lower state right now, man. Imagine when the Lord puts us back on top. OK, when all Jake, you don't have YNs and YBs running around, man. When Jake is fully righteous in their minds and they behave like a royal people. All right. How much more so will these nations, seek to want to be amongst us, man?
黒人の好きなところとかってありますか？
黒人かっこいい。
どういうところ？
なんかルーツとか文化大事にしてるところもそうだけど、普通に見た目かっこいい。
見た目かっこいい。
かっこいいよね。
ドタイプ。
それは顔、ファッション。
顔もファッションも髪型も。
All right, and it's funny because Esau, the so-called white man, is trying to convince Keisha to divest, to date out of her race, that she don't need her man. But whole time, these heathen women love Jake, man, especially the so-called white woman. I mean, you can't get Becky away from Jake. Okay. Matter of fact, let's jump into the precepts. This is Isaiah 13:12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Okay. And this is going into an Israelite man, the elect, man. All right. The Lord is about to elevate his men. Okay. He's not talking about the whole nation, YNs out here being no. All right. Them niggas going to be destroyed. All right. But the Lord is about to elevate his men to where we're going to be more precious than fine gold. I mean, you can't even fucking go outside and find a regular gold right now, man. What about more precious than fine gold? You see, the Lord is about to elevate us, man, and it starts on this side, and it's going to play right along into the kingdom, man. Okay, but imagine in the kingdom of heaven when we're righteous, we're completely in our true estate. We will see those new bodies, man. Because these heathen are still going to be mortal. They're going to still be in these mortal bodies. The earth is going to be better, so their body's going to be better. The air is going to be cleaner. The water, everything's going to be refreshed. But we're going to be immortals, man. We're going to be gods. You see, the Lord's going to make us gods, man. Okay. All right. This is Isaiah 60:14. It says, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of Yahweh, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee. I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations. You see that? So Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, he's about to put us on a level that we can't fathom, man. All right. You know, do you think of celebrities and these particular icons that people salivate over? Hey, when we get in the kingdom, man, it's compelling comparison to that, man. All right. What the Lord is about to do to us is about to be mind-blowing, man, to say the least. It says, whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, because you think of Jake, you think of him in a low estate. You know, that's why they try to paint black culture as though this is how we all behave. We don't behave like a bunch of hooligans and hood rats, man. You see, not us in the truth, and this is why the Lord is going to make us more precious than fine gold. Because really having this wisdom now, all right, makes us that precious, man. Okay.
全部。
全部。
言うて。
黒人の方とかも付き合いたいです機会があれば。
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, she said, of course. And then she looked at her friend, you know, which is blushing. It was like, of course, because that's just what it is, man. When Jake and they right mind, we're the most masculine nation. We've been created to be the top nation, you know, on the earth, man. And these women, they see it. All right. They know that, especially the so-called white women, man, you know, but all these heathen women, man, and they're all going to be our inheritance, our possession. This is Job 27. I'm about to close it. 13. This is the portion of a wicked man with the Most High, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. So that's Esau. Okay, our oppressors. You know, hey, even these heathen have all had a hand in oppressing Jake, man. All right, but especially Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. It says, if his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. See. Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widows shall not weep. His widows ain't gonna weep for him, man. Why? Because they're gonna be somewhere, all right, getting they back blown in by Jake. That's just what it is, man. You know, because you can see the stage of Esau's kingdom. Look at his women, man. His women don't even fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? They don't even fuck with him, and that's the same thing that happened with us. When we got taken down, you know, our women got taken from us. All right, they got raped, you know, all these things. And now look at Keisha. She worships the serpent, man. So the Lord is doing a complete 360 on this place, man. He's putting the Israelite man back at the rightful position on top. All right. And you know, that's what it is, man. I'm in it there and give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Shalom.